Today, we're going to talk about planters, Christmas planters in particular. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Garden Profiler. The Christmas planter has become one of winter's most beloved symbols. It's a celebration of resilience, beauty, and the age-old human desire to bring life closer during the darkest and coldest days of the year. Long before Christmas planters had a name, the idea began with winter greenery brought indoors during the winter solstice. Ancient cultures, from the Celtics to early Romans, believed evergreens held protective powers. These branches symbolized the life that refused to fade even when the world around them slept under snow. As centuries passed, this quiet tradition evolved. In modern Europe, people began arranging boughs of pine, cedar, and fir near the doors to welcome good fortune and ward off winter spirits. These early displays were humble, but they carried deep meaning, life, hope, and continuity. Christmas planters, as we recognize them today, took shape during the Victorian era. The Victorians adored ornamentation, anything lush, layered, and expensive. Their passion for flourishing parlor plants and elaborate conservatories inspired outdoor holiday displays. Huge urns, cast iron planters, and symmetrical arrangements began appearing at estates and townhomes. Victorians layered greenery the same way they decorated their parlors, lavishly. Holly for protection, ivy for fidelity, pine for long life, and laurel for honor. These were symbolic choices, not aesthetic ones, and this symbolism still influences modern winter planters today. In the 20th century, Christmas planters became a staple of front porches, storefronts, and public squares. With urbanization came a desire to keep nature close, to soften the hard edges of cold city streets. Commercial growers began harvesting bundles of cedar, pine, and spruce specifically for holiday arrangements. Florists developed layered architectural styles that transformed simple greenery into living sculptures. By the early 2000s, Christmas planters grew into an art form, evolving beyond greenery into birch poles, red twig dogwood, magnolia leaves, winter berries, glass ornaments, metallic accents, and fairy lights. So, what started as a symbol of survival had become a celebration of creativity. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you are not yet subscribed. Today's Christmas planters carry a bit of global flair. Scandinavian minimalism inspires clean, airy designs with bleached branches and soft whites. North American woodland style brings in birch poles, pine cones, moss, and forage textures. European luxury arrangements often feature magnolia, gold accents, and architectural symmetry. Japanese ikebana principles influence balance, height, and movement in modern elegant planters. Every culture leaves its fingerprint. Did you know that evergreens were once believed to chase away illnesses and misfortune? People placed branches at doorways not for decoration, but for protection. The beautiful glossy magnolia leaves weren't part of Christmas displays, not until the late 1900s. They were originally used in southern US weddings before crossing into winter decor. They were used as a symbol of wealth and endurance. Red twig dogwood popularity exploded after florists discovered how vibrant it appears against snow in photographs. Its color doesn't fade in cold weather, making it perfect for outdoor displays. Birch poles became a staple because of their natural symbolism. Birch represents rebirth, beginnings, and purification, perfectly aligned with midwinter celebrations. Cedar, on the other hand, is used not just because it smells amazing, but because it stays green the longest. This makes it the traditional base layer for many cultures. If you are enjoying the content so far, please consider subscribing to the channel. Interestingly, before ornaments were added to planters, they were stuffed with dried fruit. Slices of oranges and apples symbolized prosperity and were believed to invite abundance for the coming year. Some early 20th century planters even included sprigs of herbs like thyme and rosemary, thought to bring clarity and protection into the home. So today, when you see a grand planter overflowing with cedar, spruce, birch, magnolia, and winter berries, It's more than decoration. It's the echo of ancient solstice rituals. It's the artistry of the Victorians. It's the global blending of tradition, imagination, and winter magic. Now that you've followed the journey behind the Christmas planter, let's explore some helpful tips and tricks to guide you as you design your own. Freezing actually helps your planter. Once the soil freezes around the stems, it works like natural cement. The arrangement becomes one solid winter sculpture that won't shift in the wind or snow. Also, if you're dealing with outdoor planters that have frozen soil, a helpful hint is to get some hot water and saturate the soil so you can insert your branches freely. When designing, remember that the ribbon placement sets the mood. A topped draped ribbon equates to elegant and romantic. A front bow ribbon is cheerful and traditional. A ribbon woven through the branches equates to playful, modern, and whimsical. So choose your placement based on the energy that you want at your entrance. The secret to fullness is the 3 greens rule. Professional designers mixed at least 3 types: a flat green like cedar, a structural green like spruce or pine, a round or broadleaf green like boxwood or magnolia. Layering these creates depth, texture, and the premium lush look. Fairy lights last longer when tucked inside greenery. Evergreens protect wires from moisture and wind, helping your lights remain bright all season without shorting out. Dogwood and birch are functional, not just decorative. Red twig dogwood keeps its bright color even in freezing temperatures because the pigments stay in the bark. Birch poles reflect winter light, making the entire planter look brighter and more welcoming. Winter planters last longer than summer ones, and that's because they're built from evergreens, branches, and hardy natural accents. A Christmas planter can thrive outdoors for 2 to 3 months, much longer than the summer arrangements. The spill effect is intentional. Trailing evergreens like cedar mirrors the classic planter rule of pillar, filler, spiller, which means you need a tall plant as your pillar. So for the filler, you need greens and other plants to fill in your pot, and spiller, you need some to spill over your pot. Even in winter, the soft drape adds movement that keeps the design from feeling rigid. Metallic ornaments brighten the arrangement. Gold, silver, and champagne ornaments naturally catch and reflect daylight, especially useful during dim December afternoons, adding sparkle without extra lighting. Frosted branches are often truly frosted. Some designers mist real branches with water and let them freeze overnight. The natural frost catches morning light beautifully and adds an authentic wintry touch. The scent of your planter is part of the magic. Each green brings its own fragrance. Cedar has a warm, spicy, comforting scent. Pine is clean, resinous, and classic. And spruce is crisp, sharp, snow forest fresh. Together, these create the unmistakable holiday aroma. A Christmas planter is a story, a tapestry of nature, culture, symbolism, and beauty, rising tall at your front door, lighting winter with life. From roots to radiance, the Christmas planter continues to evolve, yet remains grounded in what it has always been: a promise of life in the heart of winter. Thank you for being here with us at the Garden Profiler. If this video brought you value or a little joy, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, but gardening speaks to your heart, please consider subscribing. We're here to inspire, always. I shall see you in the next video.